Oh, we're on the map. Hello, good morning. What's not happening there? There you go. That is muted as well. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. Happy weekends. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome back to Calmsden Farms. And if you recall, we planted this field a couple of streams ago, actually. Well, it got planted. I think we did all the harvesting on it beforehand, and the theory was we'd create some corn and make some silage. So, got a bit of crew here. Hanson, Bender, and Tate. Tate's up there. And we're going to be running down and putting this all into the bunker just down here where the cows are. So bunker set up, faction tractors, all sorts, all sorted and ready to go. So that is the plan. I guess there's nothing better to jump into. At least it's a nice short haul, which will make things much easier. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to jump into the John Deere and we're going to run some haulage today. More often than not, we end up doing the chopping and things like that. So let's hop in here and have a look. How you doing, everyone? Morning, Bender. Hanson, how you doing? Swiss, Sim Gamer, good morning. Welcome along. Hey, Chinook. Hello, buddy. All right. Now, we're only on the. We've gone ahead and leased the Katana, and it's only the 650 horsepower version, so we've only got a small heater on here too, but there's only the two tractors, only the two trailers, so should be enough to keep us busy. Not too bad. Filling it up. Nice easy part to open the field up on here too, which is good. So we'll see how things go. Yos, how you doing, buddy? New pet, can you hear that in the background? Yes. Stella is officially part of the family. That was yesterday's mission, and gosh, it was a mission. I was just saying before to the guys in Discord, we did just on 800 and something kilometers. Come bring it later. So there's a few more people on. And spent about 10 hours in the car yesterday. That was yesterday's fun. Right, just trying to set my cruise control. Oh, didn't work. Sorry, Tate. I'm all over the place. There we go. We do have feral speed sync on. So yeah, we and well, surprisingly enough, had a good night's sleep. She settled really well. Like having a baby in the house again. Alright, oh. Branches. I knew there'd be some somewhere. I've caught these on a number of occasions with different bits of equipment. Alright. Looks like it's going to shoot to me from about there, so I might just have to sit in slightly behind the forage harvester here. Just in. Hopefully that'll be alright. Should squeeze along in there. Alright. Morning, Mark Thor. How you doing? Well, good afternoon, as the case may be for you. How you doing? Hey, Teddy, how you doing? It has been ages since I've seen you in a stream. Good to see you. I feel like it's still going too fast. Need to remove my buttons for real speed sync. I haven't used that yet. Morning, Tate. Right, there we go, 38%, so we'll probably get around the field. Just one lap of the field should just about do it. Alright, bump that down there. Just change something here. Is that gone? There we go. And a bit more space down the side with that little hedge. Perfect. All right. Been busy with work about a third of the way through a busy season. Fair enough. Fair enough, real life and actual adult responsibilities and all that sort of thing, isn't it, Ted? It will come first. There you go. The other thing, when I leased this forage harvest, we went for the long pipe, which looks a bit Yankee at the moment, but probably helped getting everything thrown in there. Chilling with the fam. Nice one, Mark. Nice one. Being adulting sucks. I know, right? That's why we always all default to playing video games. Okay, Mr. T-Bone, how you doing? Good to see you, welcome along, nice to have you here. Oh, here comes Ben sinking in. Extra player, which is good. Mr. Haythornthwaite, good morning, buddy. Good to see you, welcome along. You know, I came to the realization yesterday, spending so much time in the car, that Farm Sim has officially ruined road trips. Because I spent, or made them more exciting, I don't know. This could be a topic of conversation. But I spent literally the whole trip there and back looking out the window at farms going, oh, that'll make a good map. Oh, that'll make a good map. Oh, look at that farmyard, that'll make a good map. Literally the whole way. To the point where I'm going to be looking on Google Earth this afternoon going, oh, I wonder if it would work. I wonder if that would work. So. Let's have a look. See if we can find somewhere. See if we can find somewhere good. Public accounting, that makes sense. Always those cycles, right? I guarantee every accountant will be busy at a certain period for a certain amount of time. Our financial year's end of March for a lot of businesses in New Zealand, so I know it starts getting busy for them now. Somebody sent me a mod to look at today. Right, nice. What's the mod, Mark? No, you better not tell me. Other thing we saw while we were away is up in the Waikato, which is where we headed yesterday. There was a lot of forage harvesting going on. A lot of silage had started up there. Live map making, effectively. Personal tax filing is end of April, right? It's a month, it's just a month different. Look at that, pretty much we're going to get one whole lap, 98, we're going to get around the field once. There we go, full. Means we're going to be waiting the next time, but that's alright. Work out pretty well. Now I'm just trying to figure out the best way to try and back in here. It might actually be best. It might actually be best to go into the grass and turn in, but let's see. Oh no, that's gonna work out alright. Nailed it, first time. Boom. Like that. I'll put right in the middle. First load in. What have we got? 37,500 litres. Hori would make an awesome map. Is that oh, that's where you're staying now, it's not where you live. Tim Young prepares payroll tax slips, dividend slips. March will work on a mix of corporate trust and personal tax. At least they're staggered and they're not all in the same month, right? Imagine that. There we go. Numero 1 done. Alright. Now, is that trailer? Because we've got two different trailers. We actually haven't got proper silage trailers. I'm just going to check. Is that trailer bigger or smaller than this one? Current big body. So I'm on the big body, which is 37.5. Oh, that one's bigger, 44.5. So definitely we'll make it around once. Good morning, Alex. How you doing? Favorite farming Kiwi streaming. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. Need your text and I can start sweating. Not at all, Mark. You're paying tax, you're making money. That's the way I look at it. Deemed me a pick. Getting that down again. I love it, these guys just jump in chat and they just end up chin wagging the whole time. Ah, that's all you're telling me. Nice. Ah, I know, I see now. Interesting. Interesting. Very cool. That would be a nice mod. Alright, so what's Hanson doing? He is getting out the slurry spreader. So he's going to go put some slurry on. So we're waiting for $840,000. We're waiting for this field to become available. Well, it is available now, but I was actually wondering if there was a contract for mowing on 23. It's worth taking on as well. But 7 needs ploughing. Now let's just go back to where I was. Soil composition. So 7 needs ploughing, and we were hoping that there was going to be a ploughing contract come up on it. So we could plough it and then buy it. So you get paid to plough it and then buy it, but so far no good. We're also hoping that these stupid cotton contracts disappear, because there's 2 cotton contracts there. It's not worth it. But we've got 15 there, which has linseed on it and is ready to harvest. So again, we're hoping that might come up as a contract. Looks like our grass is ready to go as well. If you want to come on and help, plenty of things to do. It's got one more growth stack on it, doesn't it? Just looking at it. Oh, maybe Hanson's going to go mow. Looks like he is going to go mow. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Gotta run off to Son's basketball game. Enjoy the stream. Cheers, Alex. Thanks for stopping and saying hello, mate. Much appreciated. Hey, Dutch Modding. How you doing? Good evening. Speaking of mod testing, Mark, you've had a copy of my sheds as well, and I sent those out to a few people to have a look at, and seemed to have some good feedback on that. I fixed a bit of those issues last night. I've got to the bottom of the flickering straw on the bottom. We'll get that sorted out. It's actually because I've overlapped those circles rather than because of, it's not because they're decals, they were done as decals, so it's because they're overlapped. It's trying to render two textures in the same spot. So we will fix that. Isn't it funny when you're sitting here waiting for the chopper? It feels like it takes forever. When you're driving next to it, it's nice and efficient. Now, actually, let's just have a look. I'm just going to jump down to our controls. What are our keybinds for speed sync? Or do we not have? Ah, maybe we don't have it on. No controls. Okay. Not on the map. Because the chopper's going to get to me, Yos. Back up so we're not in the way. One thing using a narrow header, only the 6 meter header I think it was. Where was it? Oh, it's only the 4.5 meter header. Perfect. Sure, that's which one we've got. Vehicles. Set. Oh no, we have to get the 6 meter version. Oh, she's so noisy. Okay, Randy. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Oh, so Tate's going to start some up and down rows. Just fair enough. How are you, Randy? You good? Good to have you here. Welcome along. Yeah, busy kitchen. Yep. Yep. Everyone's up. Puppy's up. I couldn't even record videos last night. It was just too noisy. Right, let's head on down this way. Follow along whether we get to the end or not. We'll see. Hey, there's some guy. How you doing? Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, cool little milestone to hit. We will still do something as a celebratory stream. Probably see if we can do it next weekend. Going on. There we go. Into it. Hey JC Gaming, how you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. Day is just starting, as it is every Sunday morning. It's starting off with a stream. It is 7:16 AM here, Sunday morning in New Zealand. So had a long day yesterday driving, pretty much half the length of the North Island to hook up our new puppy. 20-hour stream? Nah. Right. Bomb along here. 20-hour stream. I wanted to do a 12-hour at some stage, yes, but we'll get to that. Hey Elder, how you doing? Good morning, mate. Been up since 5:30. Where are you? In Taranaki or in Topol? Alright. I'm hoping she's going to come into the stream today because I know she'll want to see the puppy, so we'll wait till she's here. Until we introduce you all. If you can do a 12-hour flight, I can do a 12-hour stream. I saw you doing that 12-hour flight. How did it go? How much time did you spend away from the flight deck? Chatting to the hostesses. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, Tate's gonna open up. I think he didn't do that with Ben because Ben would have been full. Right. There we go. Akitul just after lunch. Nice one. How do you get there? Do you go through the Forgotten Highway, or do you go down through Whanganui? What way do you get to Topol from where you are? Hey Craig, how you doing? Good morning, mate. I took a few breaks. Statutory sleep crew rest, what was it? And slightly different speeds here on this sync. Or was I correct? I know. It was just right on Tate's back. Oh, and then we're catching up again. Might be doing the return tomorrow. Very keen. Very keen Chinook. I still want you to do like a you should do a small airfield tour of New Zealand or something, in a like a little twin engine, get King Air or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Hop around New Zealand. I think, wouldn't that be more? Do you reckon people enjoy the realism aspect you bring to flying a jetliner around the world? Or would they enjoy the landings and takeoff and the scenery? Interesting. Up to Purpose and say we're 4 little shortcut to 30 through Benny Dale to 1, right? Alright, we'll bail out here at the end, Ben. You can swap over. We're close enough to full. Not like we're hauling a long way. You've recorded a video from Queenstown to Milford. Nice. That'll be a beautiful spot to fly. I've been wanting to get flights on, just have not got around to it yet. Alright, what are we? 90-ish percent. 93. Seeing we're going to have a little bit of waiting around, I'll do this the easy way. Now if I was doing this yard, I'd almost take that fence out down there so you could drive around this instead of having to come in and turn in the field. Actually have a drive around. Much easier to get right up in the corner there. Make Bender's job a bit easier. I'd love to see things like Hawanui's little airstrip, and Gisborne would be a fun one actually, Chinook, with the train tracks across the end of the runway. Do a Napier to Gisborne or something, or even a Tauranga to Gisborne and you go via White Island or something. Sightseeing trips. Like a Wellington Taupo via Mount Ruapehu. Show off New Zealand. Be a New Zealand VFR pilot. Alright, we go. Hanson's finished on the mowing there. Welcome along everyone, hope you're all having a good weekend. Things are going well for you. Got our next episode of Calmsden all recorded, that'll be out on Monday morning. More field prep. I'm trying to accelerate things to not just be all the same, so this will be our last video on seeding and planting and all of that kind of thing. I think 4 episodes of that's been enough, and then we will skim into some grass work for episode 5. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. There's a few things I'm kind of thinking about doing, but we'll see. Stratford International Airport. Okay, bring it here. Oh, you put a little thing on. Alright, hang on. Oh! Here's our little girl. Here's Stella. You say hello? Say hello? You'd be more interested in me.
Yeah, he has been like.
Hello. You say hello to everyone, you can talk to them. And sniff the microphone instead. Alright, there you go. You're officially internet famous now. Hey. She's taking everything in. Having a look. Figuring out the world. Alright. You go. You got to?
No.
Got to?
No.
You're holding it like a sausage. Thank you. So it's Stella. She was born on New Year's Day, so she's literally 9 weeks old. What are you doing?
Hi, Chat.
I'll have to bring it back when she gets here. Can't have her missing out. She's very cute. I'll give her that. She wins the cuteness stakes. Hey Randy. How you doing? We got Hanson's in mowing in there now. Or going to be mowing in there, haven't started yet. Sorry, Chinook. What's up, dog? Looking at me, I know, right? So all my Lego is in a box now. Oh, except for the Millennium Falcon, it's still sitting down on the coffee table. It's kind of a manageable challenge, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But everything else has been put in a box. We do have a little fence barrier thing to stop her from getting out of the living room to where we are, so it's where I'm sitting right now. Alright, Scott Free For All, how are you, my man? You doing good? Welcome along, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh look, we've even got mowing on 27 now. Oh, I was excited to see that harvesting contract. I thought it was going to be our linseed we want to take on. Spraying on 6. And keep an eye on those contracts, they're actually coming through thick and fast. What is field number 6 in here? What's it got in it at the moment? Potatoes. Potatoes. Did you miss Puppy Cam? You did, Jay. I'll get it back soon. She'll come back. Good to be seen. Coconut, how you doing, mate? Welcome along. Pleasure to see you. Alright, Ben looks pretty full. I'm guessing he's probably gonna go and unload, is he? Yes. Just cruising through this. It's quite good being so close to the yard. Doesn't make it quite as interesting as it would have been if we were driving everywhere, but there you go. I'll bring it back in a little bit, Jay, because I know there'll be others who aren't here now who might want to see Puppy. Hey Scooter, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome along, everyone. Thanks for everyone who's just tuned in and joining. Nice to have you here. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Saying before, so yesterday was have a look at the official stats. I took a photo of the car dashboard when we got back, because it does a since start, and when it says start, it's kind of like a journey. We did 818 kilometers, 9 hours and 57 minutes, average speed of 82 kilometers an hour, and 6.7 litres per 100 k's, which I didn't think was too bad. I thought about it when we were coming back. Basically we got to Hamilton, which is 410 k's, and our range in the car was 390. It's like, oh, can I get back on 1 tank of diesel? And I think we would have, because we were on 6.9 litres per 100 Ks when we got there, and I got home on 6.7, so a bit more efficient on the drive home. Ted's being mean to you. He's just joking. Oh, she's so noisy. Gonna get distracting. Now, I'm hoping next week, what are we, 9 days away, it's the second here in New Zealand, 9 or 10 days away from the next app pack releasing. That'll be, I'm guessing the 11th must be a Tuesday. They tend to do their releases on a Tuesday. So I'm hoping at some stage this week coming, we'll get a copy of that to have a look at and have a play with. So if that all happens, FSG and I were actually having a chat the other day about it after Missouri River Bottom came out. Thought that'd be a great map to test it out on. So we might do a live stream next weekend, having a play with that. It's been a while since we've done a pre-release stream together. It is a monster flight, Scott. Imagine how much silage you could have harvested in that 12 hours or whatever it was. I'm actually surprised. Did YouTube stay live for you the whole time, Chinook? You didn't have to restart your stream? I thought they used to have like an 8-hour limit or something. Alright, what are we? 57. Yeah, come check it out. And have a look at Chinook's YouTube page. Give him a sub if you don't already. Show him some love. Hey Tam, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Sorry you couldn't make the Roadcraft stream on Wednesday night. That was a bit of fun. Been interesting with 4 people, that's for sure. Surprised it stayed up for the whole flight. I thought you might have just put a static image up for 6 hours. Just the same angle the whole time through your flight. Alright, there we go. 50 viewers. Welcome along, everyone. Pleasure to have you all here. If you haven't already dropped a thumbs up, we appreciate it if you do. 50 likes on the stream. Always a fun little milestone. Flight sim flight, Ted. Chinook streams Flight Simulator and does some content on Flight Sim. Typically New Zealand based, as in flights from New Zealand to somewhere around the world, often across the Tasman or domestically. But he's pretty good at following all the correct procedures and protocol. Must be following us down, is he? Yeah, we're going to be full. Yeah, I think Roadcraft's got a lot of potential, I think. It'd be interesting doing it solo because, I don't know, I suppose you could jump between vehicles and whatnot to extract them, but I think it was more fun doing it multiplayer co-op. But yeah, if we had that level of ground deformation and, you know, mud and tracks, it impressed me actually that the tracks stayed for the, you know, the duration. Like you could actually see where you'd been for ages. It created the muddy roots, and yeah, it all stayed there. Thinking about going down through that gate. Won't do that though. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mark Thor was a beast. What was it? Were you just clearing trees or something? I'm trying to remember what it was we were doing. That was a great server, that one. Alright, back out. Gonna put this weight through the front of the we'll need Geraldine to fix that fence soon. Right, what are we up to in here? Oh. That could be a problem, team, because this isn't showing up as having any chaff or any compaction in it. I wonder if that's a glitch for me. If one of you guys want to check out whether that's compacting or not. That's not good. I'm hoping it might just be a glitch. Visual glitch or something? A sync glitch? Oh. It's definitely recognising it as a bunker because you've got the tip collisions and things here. Maybe a multiplayer server sync issue? Cleared the middle of the map. A few hours was farming, the rest was cutting down trees. Yeah, that's right. Miss Mark's mods. Let's go. Oh, good, Scott. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Pleasure to see you as always. Something else to go and check out if you don't already. Scott Free For All. Live streams and does some cool farm sort of stuff too. A Mark Thor PC Kickstarter. Kind of fun solo like SnowRunner and FS is definitely going to be more fun in multiplayer. Yeah. It's good. So which mon contract did Henson take on? He'll probably be crazy enough to do them both. He went for the big one. I went for the big one. So we've put corn in that on our map. Calling by the wrong named. What are you talking about, Jay? Alright, how full's been? There you go. Forage Harvester wasn't catching up to where he was. How many laps has he done? Oh, and we've forgotten to turn on. Happy days. We'll get back. Oh, calling the map the wrong name, so that's mad. Haha. We had a poll on Discord, Jay, and the majority, in fact, it was 100%. There was only the people playing on it voted, but we agreed to keep it called Calmsden. Always has been, and in my view, it always will be. Alright. And the one thing I'm really missing at the moment is the Simple Inspector, so I can tell how full Ben is. It's such a good mod. Hopefully that'll come back some stage. Good to have back. There's only 4 more trailer loads out of here. Not much at all. Not much at all. Cat's out of the bag now. Around Calmsden. Oh, Calmsden's. The fact that they haven't changed the 22 version and it's still Calmsden, that's probably had more exposure than the 25 version. It's just the recent exposure. Alright, is Ben going to make it this whole way? Oops, disconnected that. See if he gets back here. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hey, Silage, how you doing? Bit late to change it now. It is what it is. It is what it is. It does pose the question of, you know, people doing realistic maps in the future and will they allow them ever? Should Giants take more of a stand on it? Alright. Be pretty close to full. Funny, every time we've opened up the field, it's been my job. Alright, there we go. FSG is probably the problem is you're only looking for contract work, you reckon? Always worth blaming it on FSG. I'm going straight line, or we're gonna lag into the crop. Oh, not too bad. Just a couple. Just a couple. Excited this week. Might see SpaceX launch Starship again. Scheduled for Monday, US time, so Tuesday here in New Zealand. Exciting. Here we go. $33, so keep going. When we've finished here, we've got this grass to bale now, and this field to get prepped up. Lagging through here. Let's have a look. Come on. Here we go. Now, while we're doing that, actually we'll have a look when we're waiting after this is full. We'll have a look because we'll see if we need to put some lime on this field. Probably don't. Probably don't. Looking forward to precision farming coming out. That's going to be a good addition. Next quarter. And lots happening actually. Lots happening with FarmSim. Silver and Forest. great to see. There's a lot of excited map makers out there with the new tree, you know, because it's on Mod Hub. Effectively, anything goes with using assets from Silverrun, so that's exciting. FSVR's out now. Not something that I think is exciting content, but I think is pretty exciting from a potential thing. No, I haven't watched Briscoe's video yet. Hanson. Oh. This is Axis. She's on a video call with her mum by the sounds of things. Hopefully she's not on the same Wi-Fi. It's meant to be 1:45, some guy. Hang on, let's see. There we go. Mrs. Anxie was on a video call. Thank you. Hopefully that'll sort itself out now. Come on. Isn't it funny? The stream's not affected at all, not a single frame dropped or anything like that, but the game really struggles, and it's sending the least amount of data. Funny deal. Made a mod a few weeks ago using an older laptop. There's a bale wrapper to do the large bales, yeah. I'll just do the 180cm bales. Yeah, you'll need to come down here, Ben. I agree, Ted. I don't know why they don't have it as a launch release, to be honest, but I'm not going to make it that far, Ben. I'm not going to make it that far, Ben. You have to come down here. Oh, the square ones. The big square ones. Right. 98, 99. I want to see the mod that came out for FS22 recently, the storage matter. Was it storage matters? Covers matter, basically one that stopped it from if something was left outside it'd either take damage or bales would start disappearing. Well, that was pretty cool. No more leaving things outside. Right. It's turned around. Ooh, a bit of a issue there. Make sure that my boys' computers are set up on the right internet too. Double check that. Don't know. I have to look at the map. This is a good looking silage stack, even though it's not actually working. 130. Bender's doing a great job, just using the bucket as well. Very impressive. It's not bad. Not bad. Still on 22 without precision farming, fair enough. puppy's not chewing any cables. Yeah, it should have been something that came, I think. But they claim, well, actually, to be fair, Giants haven't claimed anything about it. Oh, this field needs ploughing. Doesn't need lime. Yeah, doesn't need lime. But it's going to need ploughing. So do we mulch then plough, or does it not matter? Do we need to mulch then plough or not? Alright, while we're sitting here then. Yeah, we will mulch first. Where's the mulcher? Doesn't need lime. Where's our mulcher? I said it there. Oh, it's the delbo. Roller, weeder. Is it? Oh, is that the mulcher behind here? Okay. This is the mulcher here. Okay. Apparently this is the mulcher. Hopefully this thing's going to pull it. We'll just get it over there. Wobble wobble our way down there. Alright. You're thinking of joining the ballet. What's the punchline? Give us the punchline, Yoss. Bender off the top of the stack there. It was kind of cool to see give across. Have to remove and replace the bunker. You don't really want to do that, Chinook. It'd be frustrating. Right, let's start up some guidance here. Steering assist, 2 headlands. Okay. And we'll try rebooting the server, see if that fixes it. Not, we might have to do something else. This tractor's not powerful enough for this. We're doing 6 miles per hour. What's the horsepower rating on this horse culture? Wants 270 horsepower. 270, what's this little sucker? And the Massey's, what? 130, we're only half the horsepower. Oh well, it's alright, we'll make a start. Yeah, going uphill on the next lap. Messed up for the punchline that came to mind after I sent that random message. Macy's can do anything. Even multi-field, I don't normally do it. TDM, I don't do it on any of my single player games. But Hanson's ever efficient, and these guys run a tight ship on making sure a field's properly optimized, so I just do what I'm told. Alright, let's see how it goes up the hill. I mean, the other option instead of buying 7 is we buy something a little bit more sizable. We buy 17. Except it's got, what's it got in it? Parsnips and more root crops. Yeah, it did alright going up the hill. What's Ben doing? A long way. They'll kill me off if I don't. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jay. You're not wrong. I haven't set up my keybinds for the joystick properly yet, Hanson. Just asking about using the steering wheel. Yes, I should. Punchlines like boxes standing at the buffet. I've got the T248, but I'm not using that for farm sim. I'm using the Hori steering wheel. I like the centering spring on the Hori better than the T248. The T248 is better set up for sim racing. Right, how full is Ben? Can't really tell from here. Getting close to full though. Stella, no, Stella. I really want Sheer to, I know she was excited to see the puppy. So, we'll wait until she gets on here. She doesn't need attention, the kids are out there with her. She's just exploring the house and getting familiar with her surroundings. I need to get to the chopper. I knew it was the only tractor that was free. There we go. Right, what do we... Oh, this will be our last load anyhow. It's good we'll be able to put the John Deere on that mulcher. Stella. So, I know what you're doing. Oh, you're here, Sheer. Hello, good morning. Arksy. So, Jay, you're talking about Stella from Over the Hedge, right? Animated movie. So, little story. Our first dog we had was Hamilton, and he was named after the rabid squirrel. Not rabbit squirrel, but the crazy squirrel, who was Hammy. So that was our first dog, was Hamilton. And then, ironically, we got Stella has come from Hamilton, and we were going through names, and I think someone suggested Stella, and they were like, well, hang on, the skunk in Over the Hedge is Stella, so carrying on the theme of naming our pets after the characters in Over the Hedge. I'll show you in a second, Stu. I'll get her. She's good. She was amazing last night. She literally slept. She whined for 5 minutes after we put her in her crate, but she's been trained in her crate where she lives, where she was raised. So it was pretty comfortable there. Plus we had a blanket that had come from the owner, which was from the breeder. Sorry. I'll get her in a minute. You can say hello yourself. And the downside to all of this is we have no idea how much silage we've got. There we go, see, my wife off the internet, on video calls, and internet's fine. through that. Don't need that up anymore. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Oh, she's named after the bear. Oh, I didn't think about that one. Do that too. I thought it was kind of appropriate as well. She's completely black, so very astronomical, you could say. I'd argue the sparkle in her eye amongst her black fur should become interstellar. Oh goodness. Exhausted from a day of groceries, chores and carnival. Can I suggest it's just the carnival which exhausted you, Yaron? I can't say that. I like that you led with the groceries, the chores, and then, oh, by the way, went to carnival. What did that involve? Alright. 70% Ben. Running after his son the entire afternoon. That'll do it. That'll do it. I couldn't believe how well our boys were for 10 hours in the car yesterday. Gives you fit. One little pass for Ben to do. Now if we probably filled up the trailer fully when we could a couple of times, we probably wouldn't need this. But that's what it is. Kids do help keep you fit, Mark. Juicebox and Games, good morning, hello, welcome. Great to see you. Alright, there's... We're going to let Ben do that last little bit, make it worthwhile. First gig of the year, nice. Nice one. I was here chatting to a mate the other night because we did the Pearl Jam and Foo Fighters last year, but there's nothing on my radar this year for any concerts. What I reckon, that's a great looking silage bunker, by the way, Bender. You've done a fantastic job. What I'm wondering, because we've got another field of corn, just looking at how full that is, I wonder whether we do just leave it. I wonder whether we leave it as is and then try and put the rest of the corn in it. I don't know. That'll give us a chance to sort it out while it's not working too. Right, that's us done. All topped out. Yo, Bender, good job. Run little honk. Comes Ben. Alright, back the trailer down the side here in front of the caravan. And then we're going to go and swap tractors with the mulcher. Next week is it's the rural games here in Calmsden North, so I might actually go along and check some of that out. Haven't actually been before. The tractor does look like a toy when you put it next to a 7R, doesn't it? Little baby tractor. Back the girl onto here. Alright, carry on. Now we've got a little bit more capacity. A little bit more horsepower, it might go a bit faster. Didn't attach. Probably recreate our course. Right. Bump that horse back up. Top speed. Boom. That's better. Much better. Epic cut in February next year. Yeah. Already organised February next year. Small technicality, needing the money to do it the right yarn. Well, that only took us an hour to do that field. It was pretty fast. Right. Uh-oh. She's gone. On the puppy. Very good point, Yoss. Very good point. Although I heard the US is going to get a new $250 bill apparently. There's always something, right? Always something. Always got to prioritize things. Sometimes your dirty side shows as well, Yoss, including the Dirty Nader being released. I saw. Congratulations on that wasteless mod, gracing mod up. Just what everyone wants, make their tractors dirtier. Now that I can power wash tractors in VR, I don't need to clean my tractors in FS25. No point. Oh, I'm gonna go too far. We're making blankets for your beats. Right, let's see if I can find her actually. There is a lot of bright lights in here, you are quite right. Well, just stop in time. You come back again, haven't you? She is. Make the camera bigger. Where is it? There you go. She's got her collar off now. Ugh. You're stuck. I know, she's very hard to see. She was easier to see before. There she is. Now you can see. This is little Stella. She's just taking everything in. Getting used to her new surroundings, aren't you, girl? Yeah. She is. Hey. Yeah. You can come and sit here some students. Right. I'm going to take a back now. She's her first live stream. It is her first live stream. She's famous now. There we go. Getting some slurry applied to the field. Sorted. Actually trolling FSG. That did happen, yes. Very true, Jay. Very true. But yeah, that would make a mess, farming. Would make a mess. Long-term gain, short-term pain, right? Smell all that stuff. Just probably like I want to chew on all that stuff. It looks like exciting things to chew on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Yoran. She, we've got a little fence gate thing up across the end of the hallway, so she can't get to where I am. Oh, black shit, yeah. I saw there. Isn't it? I've noticed that there's quite often... Did I jump on the headland pass here? No. I didn't, because we're at the end of it. I've noticed quite often we're getting two of the same type of mods at the same time. It's like they test all the power washers. Someone's like, oh, I just want to test power washers today. I'll have a look at these ones. Trying in a new 7R with the Amazon Hydro Spreader. 330 horsepower spread fertilizer. At least you'd flick it the whole way. You may be able to do what, 3 fields at once with that much horsepower? Just flick it everywhere. Zoom zoom. It's just a texture thing. I thought Ben was out of slurry. I agree there's some sense to it. But can I just say, if that is what they're doing and they're prioritising mods over other mods because of the type of mod they are and doing lots of testing ones, could they just say it? Just say it. Yeah. You just get familiar, like, right. Does this have everything it needs in it? Yeah, it does. Does this one? Oh no, this one's missing that one's got. Instead of having to think about it each time. Anyhow. Just transparency. That's all we ask for. Not much. I had 24 kilometers an hour. Done in no time. Yeah, in-game mod hub can be pretty slow sometimes, Jay. Alright. Whoops. What do we own? 12 and 16. What's... Oh, 16. Oh, 15's come up. Do we want to... We don't need to borrow the equipment, eh? We're just going to take the contract on 15. There we go. 15 up and running. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Dessert Factory failed, but they made very good indication of what's fixed or mine, and the annoying thing is that it failed at 8 AM, not the previous... Oh. I've noticed that as well. Have you noticed you get the in testing and then it's like... It'll tell you what its status is online, but won't actually have any update on it? There's 3 people out in the lounge with Stella at the moment, so she's just talking to them. If you can hear her whining. She's still getting used to her surroundings and life here. Like this for the next couple of days, I think. Yeah, so you gotta wait another day to fix everything, right, Mark? Like, I could have done that in half an hour if you gave it to me last night. I don't think the speed has anything to do with the quality though, Ted. I think the speed's just a function of their hosting ability and the number of downloads. I think you find if you download from them on the same day that there's a new mod comes out and it's a map or something, it can take a bit longer. Oh, no, not that one. Minutes to download the update for New Frontier. Jay, is that the one you're talking about? Are those what you use for liftable pallets, is it, Yos? G'day Mojo Jojo, how you doing? Welcome along. Right, one more lap of this and we'll be done here. Oh, for console auto load. It's not even a big map, is it? Now, here's an interesting thing. Can anyone tell me what is the limit? Basically, pallets don't have them. Right. Is there, Yos, you'll know. What's the limit on map size? Doesn't Giants have a limit on the size of a map you can upload for ModHub? Because I had to have a laugh that Silver Run Forest was 1.4 gig or something like that. Oh, is it 1.5's the... Okay. Oh, that's alright then. Thought it was going to be funny if Giants broke their own mod size limits. Right, next job will be what, ploughing? Ploughing the field. We've got that to harvest, but I think our priority should be to get this one seeded again first. Get this into the ground. Mojo Jojo, thank you very much for your membership. It's very, very much appreciated. Nice to have you part of the team. .5. That's what I thought it was, Mark. Yeah, I didn't want to say. I haven't even looked. I've downloaded Silver and I haven't even looked to see what it is in there that makes it that big. In terms of what assets and things they have in there. It's a pretty big map. Assume that's PC. What for the download size, John? That'll be the size of it all up. for both PC and console. It'll be exactly the same. Exactly the same file. So if you download Silver Forest, it's going to take up a fair chunk. I think I saw someone say it took 20% of their storage space when they downloaded it on PS5. Right, just across the headlands and we're done. Drifto. It is one very detailed standard map. Absolutely. Right, last bit. Morning Popeye, how you doing? Good to see you, been a while. Hope you're good. It is, I can understand the frustration for that, Ted. I think the limits are actually set by the console manufacturers, Microsoft and Sony. Which is funny when you consider like a game like Call of Duty's, I don't know what it is now, 200 gig, whereas Farm Sim's maybe 30. Do you think they could allocate a little bit more storage? I mean, it becomes a player's choice, right? It becomes a trade-off. I know the number of times I used to run out of storage on my console and you'd have to delete a game you hadn't played for a wee while to be able to download another game, and if you wanted to play that other game again, you had to re-download it. Just how it is. Alright. Thanks for your help, Bender. Alright, this goes back in here. Number 8 on the download list. That is too high, I agree. Can't believe people think that that's strong enough to lift pallets. Ridiculous. Last console you had was a PS3. I will have a console until they stop making them. Ted. Still use my PS5 every week. Some of my PC gaming mates are like, why don't you just play that on PC? But ooh, lag. Also, the other thing that catches me up because I'm using the controller is you get the delay on the centering, which they added in. Right. Can't rate it after you delete it. Okay, yeah, it sucks. Right, I'm going to run this plow the correct way around. Let's drop that down. Around. Tim, how you doing, mate? Pleasure as always, hope you're doing well. Right, let's pop this up. Steering assist, I'm going to go on to 3 headlands, just because Ben's still doing his slurry spreading, and I don't want to overlap that. into it. Interesting, it didn't delete the fire tracks. Bizarre. Downloaded, deleted and wrote at one star. G'day Chad, how you doing? Good to see you. You'd thought you most rated it would be higher than 8th. You reckon? You don't think there's a whole lot more that are rated high too? I think Ben's having to run all the way up to the BGA to get the slurry or digestate. Bit of time. Closing on your big demo meeting with the dollar guys, nice. That's the people you want to impress. Exciting, all the best for that. Tunnel. Always is. Always is. We've got a couple of cool projects lately. I've been kind of enjoying doing the design on those. Just got my company website all up and running too. Finally, in a long-term process. It is live. Ooh. Tate's just doing laps behind me. You got to, you know, you got to turn it on and lower it down. Right, Tate? Okay. New Frontier's 124 meg. The main reason that's so small is because there's no custom assets in it. It's all Giant's default things. Whereas there's a few more custom assets, I think, in Silver and Forest. And the government subsidy in Calmsden have been rated more. Is that right? How do you know? Oh, you mean rating numbers, the number of people who've rated it. Thought you were actually saying what the rating was. Yep, tenacity and don't give up and should do things will work out. Exactly. Exactly, if you believe in it, someone else will as well. It's so variable, Jay, as in how long it'll take. You might get a good connection. Like I downloaded Silver Run the other day and it probably took me 10 minutes. I think more often than not I get a good connection. Making stripes. Are you going to take on the other mine contract, Hanson, once you finish that one? It's more dependent on the servers they're hosting, Elder. Giant servers are more the bottleneck with downloads for mods. Hopefully resulting in you being prepared to take advantage of the new connection with a very large number of grocery stores worldwide. Nice. There you go. Now, best of luck with all of that, Tim. Hope it all works out for you. I'm sure it will. Need a mod that allows you to uncheck what crop. Oh, that'd be a great way to uncheck it on a map. Would that be an option? Yoss, you'll be the smart person here, or Mark. That'd be an option to be able to have a mod that when you start up a game, you could tell it not to include. You know, like how you can comment out XML on XML. Could you do that as a mod? That'd be kind of cool. That was close. Perfect timing, I would say. Zip name for extended straw crops is crop manager. Haha, so that's something you've already thought of, Yoss? Wink wink, nudge nudge. I was thinking this would be the same way you could use like the way Fusion and Loki had anhydrous. Basically added that as a spray build type any map. This would be the same way you make swathable crops on any map, right? (22) should be possible. You already thought about it for 22. Oh, there we go. Work in progress. Hurry up and finish it. Stop chatting in here. Get into XML editing. I think the Giants in game mod hub something. It definitely is something with Giants. It's. I think it's purely down. What they shared them last year. Was it last year at FarmCon? They shared how many mods were downloaded for FS22, and there was how many mods. There was like 10 mods every second being downloaded from the server. So you can imagine at a mod release time, if they have, you know, mods come out and everyone's like, oh look, there's mods, I'm going to download 7 mods, and go bang, 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 bang. Oh, and by the way, one of them's Silver and Forest, which is 1.5 gig. And there's thousands of people trying to download it all at the same time. It's going to be a bottleneck somewhere. It's certainly going to slow things down. Good to see you, Tim. All the best, mate. Keep us in the loop on how things go for you. Right, you can see, you can see Ben racing up the road up there to go and get some more digestate. We'll jump back over here and do this edge. And apply the crop damage so I'm ploughing everything on this one, Joe. Ploughing the whole field. Once new, yeah, the rest just flew. Yep. That should work. That was weird. Like it was connected but disconnected. We're just ploughing everything. Jay, this is a plough. If he's 25 disabled crops. You're not telling me there's one already floating around as their scooter? Made it harder to do the crop switching, but maybe eventually possible. Okay. There's a few things they changed which made it harder. I was looking the other day, I was wanting to make my kiwi fertilizer bags, and I was looking at how they did all the big bags this time around, and there's so many i3D files. I couldn't understand why they'd made it so complicated. It looked like a nightmare. Weird. Anyhow. Morning, Kiwi Sim Farmer. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for your message last night or yesterday afternoon. Much appreciated. I realised it's not the fact I didn't have it as a terrain decal. I think I've got multiple straw planes overlapping, so I need to figure out a better way to do those. You're picking on me, okay. Don't pick on me. It's too early in the morning, Jay, for me to pick up on those picking on vibes. I know others have done it, so what I'm gonna actually do is pull apart some of the mods that have been released for big bags and figure out how they've done it. %90 of my modding experience is pulling apart other people's mods and learning from that. Not Yoss's though, his aren't very good. Alright, did I miss a little bit in there? Did I miss that bit? Did I lift up to it? Lower down too late? She wants you, Carter. Make Tate's job a little bit hard with the rock collection, doesn't it? It was weird. Truth. Man speaks facts. You want the truth? You can handle the truth. I'm guessing, Chad, you're going to comment about the collisions remaining on some things. I have heard of people having that issue. That's my guess, is that what you're asking about. And yes, I haven't had it personally. We're already in seating. Look at that. What are we putting in here? Good old fashioned wheat. Adventurous crops. Yeah, no, I haven't had that personally, Chad, but I have heard of others who have had it as a problem. I'll go across this end so we can get this fully picked and then could harvest, plant this section. Busy old field, that's for sure. Imagine this in real life. You're already seeding while you're ploughing. New Holland 980 CR on special. You don't need another combine, do we? Or is that the forage harvester? Let's have a look. Is that the forage harvester or is that the... Oh, it's just a header. Ah, boring. Hey, Tate, look what's on... Tate, have you seen what's on special? Isn't that your tractor, Tate? Tate's favourite tractor is on special. No, I didn't hear that. Building a wall and the plasters are starting. Slower it is driving across ploughed ground. Right, there we go. Just that's all it's good for is a farm ornament, farm decoration, gate guard or something like that. Chinook's excited about the tractor. We need to get it. Can never have too. No, you can never have too many pieces of equipment. Although it wasn't what I thought it was, Ted. So not going to help. I can see a little bit I missed. Just there. Because that's the only little bit I've missed. You're right. Farm just on Landini's. Goodness, what? No, it wouldn't be too bad. There's a decent power Landini, isn't there? Oh no, there's only one. It's only tractor, it's only Landini. Oh, there must be others if they released the other ones on Mod Hub then. I'm sure I've seen them elsewhere. Just while I was looking through there and I saw Izeki. It was Izeki. Show you, I took a photo of an Izeki yesterday. I'm going to show you that. Look at this old. Was it a TD4451? Oh. Get that a little bit better. No, AI's going to try and take it out. Small little tractor on the back of a trailer being pulled by a pickup. And it was a little... cultivator on the back. Little rotary hoe. Just like the Giants move the equipment menu where they did, I find it was much worse finding when I'm looking. Yeah, it is much worse. But I'm pretty sure there's some clever people out there working on bringing us back a owned equipment feature. So hopefully that might be something we see in Mod Hub and for the game soon. Because yeah, definitely it's so much worse. The fact you've got to go into the menu and into vehicles, and then it's not categorized by anything. You've got to go by brand. You know, you can't, and then what does it do? And you've got to find all the details down there. It's not very clever. Big phone or small tablet? Phone. S23. You can still see combos. Can you? You can still see them down there. What are you talking about? Oh, from the things you owned. I never realised you could do it from the things you owned. There you go. Can't miss something I didn't know I had. Wish my family had talked to me like that. Cheers, Dedium. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for stopping in. Great to see you again. Hopefully it won't be as long between visits next time. But pleasure as always, mate. Will the new TARDIS Combine working on MacDon? I don't know. Don't know what it's set up to work with. Lomatana's mod. To be honest, I know there's a lot of people that appreciate it. Not something I'll use. Realism is key and all. But I'd be surprised if it didn't. Gives you a combine with big capacity but uses standard header size. Possibly. I only know what I know, and I can't tell you what I know because I don't know what I don't know. I just know what I know. If you know what I mean. I don't know if you know. Yeah, you finally sorted all the Lego shit. Nice. I was having a look during the week because all the F1 Legos released and started adding up how much I'll have to spend to get it all. Alright. I don't know. Don't know, Scooter. It's always too early for not knowing what you don't know and knowing what you do know. If you know, you know. Mark Shungy's down with all the Millennial Gen X, whatever one we're up to, language, Gen Z. What are they? Don't even know. Just gotta find the time to build something. That's also a thing to consider. Actually, that's something I could do today, share. Pull out some of my unbuilt Lego sets and build. Maybe find a little speed champions or something to do. Hey Colin, how you doing? How would I get on operating some of this kit in real life? I'd love it. I grew up on a farm. I was driving tractors when I was 10, 11. Spent many an hour behind the wheel. Would not have a worry doing it at all. Used to drive our single row potato harvester back in the day. Until I got caught. No, I'll tell you what I was doing, Mark, is I was steering the tractor as a 10-year-old. Dad was walking along in front of me at the slowest speed the tractor would do, picking up bags of potatoes out of the field and stacking them on a pallet as we went. I still want to go back. I need to go back and go through. I want to find a whole lot of old photos from back in the day and digitise them and share some of them. I made a blanket for farm dog. Oh, did you share? Nice. Mr. Silly Ped, love that. I'm sure Dad would just let us go out and drive tractors just to indulge us. I remember one year I had me, Dad, and one of my friends out driving tractors. I was using the smallest tractor we owned. It was a little Ford 3600, pulling a, was I rolling or disking? I can't remember. It was the smallest implement we had. I'm sure he just did it just because I wanted to do something, not because it actually needed to be done. It was a good experience. All right. Pass. And we're done ski. Then all that's left will be a roller. Rolling this. Last job. If you didn't know the missus was playing with a puppy, we can see with the noises in the background. I know. She's happy, honest. She's just adapting to life, life on her own without any siblings. She had 4 brothers and sisters. There's 5 in the litter. She was the second to last one to leave. So when we picked her up yesterday morning, and then she had one. There's one left, which was leaving today. Right, let's just well, it's a bit late now, but let's just double check that there's no red left in here. Look at that. Couple of little bits down there we're not going to worry about, but I'll take that. She'll be fine. She will be. She was amazing last night, Shea. I think she whined for 5 minutes before she got into her crate and put herself to sleep. And then when I went to bed, I got her up and took her outside and did her business, and then might have whined for 5 minutes when I put her back in her crate. So she's amazing. We were prepared for a long sleepless night of continuous whining, so we're very appreciative to not get hit with that. Alright, go and put this away and pull out the roller. I don't know about putting a plough on them. I'm just going to park it next to the shed because I wouldn't put a plough on the shed normally. However, there is space for it, so maybe we should. The plugs are great. It had 2 doors closed, and I was playing rain noise, white noise on our speaker. Yes, we didn't do that with our first dog, Kiwi Farmer. We were still well and truly in the learning phase of life, being dog owners. We ended up, I think the first night we struggled with it, the second night we just left him and put a ticking clock and a hot water bottle. So he had some warmth and he also had the noise of effectively a heartbeat. And we just left him to it. What are we doing? We're putting more slurry on this now. It's the second round of fertilizer. Now don't start rolling yet. Now this roll is either down or up. Maybe we don't want to roll yet. Might wait for everyone else to be finished. Just leave that there. And pull the baler out. Do a little bit of baling. But it is just about into the stream. Almost 9 o'clock. Melby, welcome along all the way from Denmark. Thanks for tuning in. Hello. Pleasure to have you here. Hope you're well. Nice kia ora from New Zealand. Alright. On out loud. We were fortunate as well, Kiwi Farmer, that she was in a crate at where she came from. She'd been in the crate already, so it wasn't unfamiliar to her. And we were also, the breeder gave us a blanket that she'd been sleeping on, so it had familiar smells and things like that, so I think that made things a bit easier too. Enjoy, Yos, good to see you, mate. Have a good week. Chat to you soon. Couple away. I'm trying to get as much of this as I can. Totally on top, just recorded a video for your channel. Nice one. Good job. It's been a productive episode though. Productive stream. All that silage done. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with that bunker. It could be a little bit of a nightmare, but I'm sure we'll come up with a solution for that. Where's your kids? And otherwise, yeah, all that silage done. Field turned over. Hanson got a field mowed as a contract. Got some grass to bale. Got another contract that's underway now with the linseed. And we're not far away from picking up a new field. It's been good. It's great to see this server being popular and being well used, which I really enjoy. Nice and straight, straight. Here we go, get up, wobble our way there. How many more bales are we going to get? What do we got? 1, 2, 3 over there. It's our fourth one. I think we were pretty much full when we came into the field though. Only half a dozen bales out of this field. It's funny, cruise control was on but it didn't want to start. Slightly wider pickup on this. I really like which baler is it? The class baler we had on. Gosh, I'm trying to remember where it was. The one we've got on Pellegrini with the FSG. It's got a nice wide pickup on it. I'm going to try and restart the server, Craig. And if that doesn't work, we might have to get creative. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Yeah, it might be a case of downloading the save and trying to fix it on a single player and then re-uploading the save. Is one way to try and fix it, but not 100% certain yet. I can go back. I can't even really go back through the stream. If you downloaded the save, you'd be able to figure out how much chaff there was there, because there'll be a line somewhere which will tell you how much of a field type there is, and where it is, but it's not ideal. Alright, one more little bit. If you haven't already hit the thumbs up button, it'd be much appreciated if you do. I'm sure you're all subscribers, but make sure you've got that subscriber button ticked. And it's always good to have your notifications turned on so you don't miss when we're live or when a new video drops. YouTube's good and will tell you. I'm sure we all love getting notifications. In case you don't get enough already in your life. What's one more? Right. Here we go. That's that field all wrapped up. Unintended. Whoa. That's it. I've got to say that has got to be one of the best looking bunkers I've seen in a long time. A lot of care and attention went into that. So well done, Bender. Right. On that note, we're going to leave this parked here for the next person. So we've got some baling, some rolling, plenty of things to do here on the server. So everyone, thank you for joining. Thank you those who've been helping out today. We have Bender, Tate, Hanson, and Ben. Been good to get a whole lot done on Calmsden Farm. So yeah, much appreciated. Nice to be able to show you all off Stella too. Beautiful little girl. Right. On that note, I'm going to wrap things up. You guys all have a great rest of your weekend, whatever it is you're doing, wherever you are. And I'll just double check. I don't think I saw anyone live to go and send you to. At least not on my list of subscriptions. Go watch FSG's video on Wasika County. Seems to be killing the map tours at the moment. Yeah, no one else live. Right. On that note, take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and keep an eye out for some videos during the week. Take care, see you later, bye.